All right, viewers, about to begin the final five. We're down to the last five. We got Robert Pohl Jr. and Tim Perry. Let's see. Rob Pohl has one loss. Rob Pohl has a loss. And Tim Perry, if I can grab my perfection sheet here.
Yes.
Tim Perry has one loss.
What?
Tim Perry has one loss. And on the other table, the active table, we have Ryan Lynham and Tom Bertrand playing against each other.
Okay.
Two Rhode Island seeds matching up again. Again, luck of the draw. But Ryan Lynham and Tom Bertrand are matched up over there. And let's see, Ryan has one loss. And Bertrand has two losses.
Right.
So we are rolling. And this guy just told me, hey, how am I running? Mr. Richmond Angelo Jr. has no losses. He has no losses, and he just caught a bye.
How's he doing?
He just caught a bye
Come on.
into the next round.
That's
So
a beautiful thing.
that's incredible.
It's
just how he said it. I mean, it's, hey, how am I running? Well, we're going to find out.
Well, I don't think he's had the opportunity to play on one yet. Oh,
Who's
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah.
Rich did. He had an early set.
Yep.
Yep.
But we're all rolling here, and
This guy plays good. He's been, after he got a fortunate break against Rhode, this guy hasn't missed the ball in like 4 sets. Please.
we had the
Rob has not missed a ball in like 3 sets. I've been watching.
yeah, he's playing pretty good right now. He just had a real tight match with Kyle Pepin. That went hill.
Oh, and there he is.
Commentators jinx, Kev.
You know what I mean? I really
Yeah.
did it to him. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's all right. Well, let's just not let that happen again, okay?
Hey, I'm gonna watch my tongue over here.
Yeah. He had a real tight match with Kyle Pepin, and we are very, very happy with all the players that came out today. Just a very, very incredible thing. We're just real happy how everything went. This is a real true test of endurance. These players are definitely tired. They want their beds, and they also want the cash and the clout too. So, they're sticking it out. They're showing who the Warriors are right now, and who could physically stand up to the day. Not to say that any of the other players couldn't have done the task, but these guys are really just showing their stuff today.
Exactly, your endurance.
Say again?
Well, your endurance happens to, it's perpetual. When you win a game,
You
your
get more
adrenaline
more
goes,
motivation,
and
yeah.
now you're in the game, and you
Get
can
the momentum
stay.
going in your
You
favor.
can play
Yeah,
for 4 days when
Yeah, I
you're
could-
going at that rate.
I could definitely see that.
Sure. But when you're losing and then you got negative energy in you, yeah, you tend to fade out and then you tend to leave. But this guy here, man, he's been shooting sharp shooting.
I gotta agree with you there. I also gotta give big ups to Mr. Tim Perry. This guy, every tournament I've seen him playing, he's like one of the contenders.
Yeah, the
like he's one of the
fights.
guys. Buzzsaw fights. Tim Perry is always a contender.
Sure, and you had him on a few action matches that went down to the wire.
Yeah, he lost an action match. It was against Pete Bowman, and that was a bar table match. But I just want to say he's definitely more of a tournament player in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
He has that
absolutely.
endurance factor, but it's incredible that
Yeah, no argument
almost
here.
every single tournament he's in,
He's
he's a
alive.
contender. And I didn't have the pleasure of seeing Rob Pohl in a lot of tournaments or events, but I will say that he's ranked #1 on the Predator Pro-Am Tour in the A++ category. So what that tells me is that he plays pretty well.
Pretty strong.
And he plays pretty well.
And not for nothing, I watched him over on 7, and he put Ryan his first loss. And the guy kicks at everything. I haven't seen him where the opponent has saved him or he hasn't kicked out. I haven't seen it yet. That's impressive. That's a testament to his talent and the way he hits balls.
So I just got to update the score for you guys. Apologies. Everybody is extremely mentally drained from today, but we are really happy with what happened today and what's still going on here. Got a little bit underneath the 9-ball there. Looks like he might be just a little off with his speed, just coming from the other tables.
Well, he's looking to thin that 2-ball. I think he can pocket it. No, he decided to.
I just want to check out the chat here. Okay, so Bud Lightyear was my pick for the whole thing.
Who's that?
I think it's Rob from Straight Shooters, I think he said. Let's see, can I take Rob giving 1 rack? And that's Xavier. Xavier, Kyle is out.
That's Libby?
Yep. Xavier, Kyle is out of the tournament. He just had a good fight, though, with Rob Hole. That was right down to the wire.
Who's that kid from Maine?
Yeah, the young kid Kyle. He did really well today. He just had an exceptional.
Yeah, him and
day.
the kid from Connecticut.
The younger guy, Lucas.
The young kid,
yeah,
man. Those guys look like they needed to be carded.
Yeah. Well, Lucas definitely does get carded in.
Why wouldn't he? It looks like he's 12.
Well, he's only 15, so you're not far off.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The kid shoots good.
Yeah, he shoots real good.
Yeah. They played a heads-up set. I saw that on
that
table
was
1
very
right
good.
there.
So we have shown how many players left. I'm not sure if you caught my comments earlier, but
6?
we're down, we're down to 5 players.
5, yep.
And, again, Rich Minicello undefeated and caught a bye into the next round. So, yeah, he's rolling pretty strong right now.
And Rye Guy just hit a ball on table 8 that you read about.
Yeah, he's playing pretty good over there.
Yeah, he's strong. He just comes from table 1, 3 matches on table 1, and goes over to the buckets on 8.
Yeah, I mean, anything you got to say. I mean, these guys are all just physically and mentally fatigued.
So,
excuse me, I got to watch a hit.
Yep,
Kev,
go ahead. Go ahead, absolutely. Mikey's stepping out of the booth. He's got to check on a. Yeah, he's got to check on a hit. And I think you all can see it. Let me give you an overhead. There he goes. That's what he's checking on. Pretty clean. Now he's going to keep shooting. I think Mike left. Yeah, he's collecting. Yeah, he's doing his work over there. Now Rob pockets that and straight up table for a clean look at the 10-ball. Give you his view. There you go. Rob Hole, 2-0 versus Tim Buzzsaw Perry. Race 7. We're still at Snookers. We still have Molinari as our premier sponsor here at Ship the Cash, No Excuses 10-ball tournament. And Mikey actually decided to get some grub, but yeah, we thank Molinari sponsorship. We love the Ship the Cash brand, and always a pleasure. Regina and Steve Goulden hosting us here at Snookers. And we have a 2-0 match here with Tim Perry, the Buzzsaw from Mass, versus Rob Cole, the New York State champion. I think he was the Empire State champ, or at least gave a good running when the last time he played it. Oh, so he is the #1 rated A+ player. A++. Sorry, I've been corrected. In this region. There he is on a 10-ball. Good break. Pockets. Nothing. Squatted the cue ball, but still came up dry on the break. Removes the magic rack. and leaves Buzzsaw a decent shot on the one ball. We'll give you the overhead cam. Timmy strokes that pretty good there, but still leaves himself a little weird position behind the 2-6. He tried to pocket it. If we would have gave a table with this camera look, you could see how he left him behind the 4 ball. I'll give you the overhead here, how he's going to kick at it. I think maybe 2 rails, 1 rail. Maybe a 1 rail kick. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's thinking going down table. 2 rails between the 9. Wow, that's good. That's a decent shot. No, he got blocked by the 8. Now we're gonna have ball in hand for Buzzsaw here, stepping up to the table. First time he's really had a shot at the rack. Timmy handles the combination pretty easily. I think if he just settles the cue ball down with a little draw here, he'll be behind at 3. With kind of natural English to come 1 rail behind the 4. I don't think he's got to do too much with this. Now we'll give you a look from what he's looking at. Right here. I think if he decides to play it up the rail, he'll be all right. Yeah, and he comes, as long as a 10 isn't in the game, he's okay. He got a little close to the rail. I don't think he wanted to be that close to the rail, but still got a good angle here on the 5. Oh, and he rattled it. I think he tried to play a little slow roll it inside there, and he lost the position. I'm going to give you an overhead to see what this man's looking at here. It looks like Rob really has a stranglehold on this rack. Comes 1 rail there right behind that. Sorry, I'll give you behind the player's look, where he can roll right up on the 8 ball. Great shot. Yeah. Pretty consistent stroke there. And there's Rob Bowl, pretty much making it look easy. Oh my God, wow, he just struck. Not a bad roll there, and gives Tim Buzzsaw Perry ball in hand. Wow. That's the first game Tim's going to win. And I'm as surprised as everybody else out there watching that happened. So we're going to put up a bead. We're going to put up a bead for Tim Perry on that. That's unexpected, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Kevin Brule, we're going to have a special guest come in here and talk with you for a little bit. We're actually going to have one of our invitational seats come in here and give you his story of today's trials and tribulations, and he's going to give you a little bit of commentary on the match here also.
Beautiful.
So please welcome Mr. Kerry McAuliffe. Here we go, Kerry McAuliffe.
From New Hampshire, Mr. Kerry McAuliffe with the big right hand. Yeah, my man. How you doing, man?
Greetings.
You hear me?
I hear you perfectly.
Yeah, welcome to the booth, my boy.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats today.
Well,
I know you wanted to finish. I know you wanted to finish a little higher.
I would have liked to have made it a little bit further,
For
but
sure.
you know, I did play some very good matches, but I also played a couple of not so great matches.
Yeah, well, we were watching you here, and you had a set over there on table 3.
Yeah, that
you
was
really grinded out.
Oddly, I pretty much lived on table 3 today. By coincidence, I started out there. I won my first 2, and then I played my third and lost that one. And then they did a redraw, and I got assigned to table 3 again.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Well, from what I saw, you shot a pretty good game.
I did shoot well at times today. I'm not disappointed with my performance. I had some real bad luck one of the matches, and I played a very strong player who's still in the tournament, Rob Pohl, who we're watching now.
Yeah.
And this guy plays real good. He's a very straight shooter. And I had a tight match against him. I had my chances, and I just let him slip away. You know?
Well,
and then my other loss was Tim Perry. So these 2 guys here are 2 of my losses today.
it's perfect that you're in booth here to give us a little insight on what's going on.
So my commentary won't be the slightest bit bitter or biased or anything like that, because I'm not that guy. I want both of them to succeed and do well.
Well, the first 2 games.
But Tim has been shooting real strong all day long. I know how Tim shoots.
I'll give you a little insight. First 2 games, Rob dominated. Third game, Rob dominates. Comes down to the 10 ball, scratches.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, scratch on the 9 gives
Ouch.
Tim the 10 ball.
Yeah.
So now Tim's coming out, dry, like fresh out of the seed.
Yeah. And now
Still
he's
in the
about
set.
to round out, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Tim's. I've
This is
known
his
Tim's game
first
for so many years,
opportunity.
and I have to say today he's shooting especially well.
But
What it is he's just not missing too much, and that's a big thing, you know.
Isn't that the name of the game?
Well, it's a part of the game, as you know. It's hard to win without with only missing.
Gotta make some.
You know?
You gotta make some balls.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what's going on over here. So Tim's in a bit of a tight spot. He the angle he needs to punch to the side rail and come down for the 7 ball, but it's a big shot, especially on this table with the tighter pockets.
And it's his first chance really stroking at the table. Now, how did he leave? He came out
okay in that he's frozen to the rail. Rob's a very good shot maker from what I've seen. He doesn't miss too much.
Let's give it this look. With
the position of the 8-9, I would be surprised to see him shoot this ball.
I think he's going to try to make it.
It's possible, but I mean, honestly, I feel like he has a fairly easy, 1 rail bank underneath the 10 and just roll across the table under the 8. The rails. He is from New York. He is not familiar with table 1. Table 1 is its own unique animal,
Exactly.
as you know. The rails are very springy.
We've been talking to everybody about that. Yes.
So the shots you choose to play on table 1 are different than the shots you would choose to play on the other tables.
That's correct.
And because of the speed of the rails, I feel like the right shot here is bank the 6 ball down underneath the 10, right where that piece of chalk is sitting on the rail, and just roll across the table behind the 8.
Okay, so we'll leave it here just to see what he decides to do.
Let's see what happens. And he went for the all-out bank. That is a phenomenal shot.
How'd he hit that?
He hit that perfect.
That's pretty good, Kerry. Now we're gonna give you his
The only
look
rough
here.
part here is he has a small window to get on the 8 ball, and he's going to have to
you
get an
that
angle
again.
to punch off the rail to get at that 9 ball. So this is
Now
a
back
tricky,
to where he's shooting from.
tricky situation here. He's got to pull this thing right.
The 9 ball's in the game. Yeah, the 9's in the game.
Yeah, he absolutely needed to take the long shot on the 8 there, I think. It's...
cinch the pocket.
Exactly.
Take his medicine.
Sometimes, you know what? On the tables like this that play tough with the tight pockets, sometimes people will try to overdo the position because they are afraid of the shot. They're afraid of trying to make the big shot.
Right.
So this
he's
is
got to make a
tricky.
2-rail kick.
This is tricky because even if he
So
hits this ball...
We'll give you what he's looking at here.
Now, see, I am a tall guy, and I love jumping, and I have a jump cue that I love, so I might take a whack at this jumping. I like going this way better. This is a better option than doing something else.
Well, he kicked that.
He couldn't have hit that better, really. I mean, it's just so tough.
And it's just table 1 gives you that.
Absolutely. Well, Tim has a great chance to tie this game up right here.
Absolutely. You see what he can do here. I mean, and like
again, the
a
shots
lot
he
of people
chooses on
have said
table
they
one,
don't
I would
walk
expect.
in,
I
but
think he's going to follow this ball and play the 9 on the side. That's what I would want to do because
oh, well, yeah, definitely two
table
rails.
one's tricky. It's a tricky table. Now he way under hit that ball.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here.
Well, I was thinking he was going to come around and play that side.
Oh, I'm playing the side.
Yeah,
wow,
that's what I thought.
I
He
wouldn't
would
even have went that deep, but that's fine. He's gonna have to do
He'll
something.
bank this under the 10 ball. I mean,
Yeah, he played safe.
You know, that's a strong shot on this table. I mean, on any table, it's a good shot. But
so Rob steps up there, up 2-1, and he plays safe back at him. Correct?
absolutely. I mean, I think the only real play here is like just the simplest of one rail safes. You know, you roll the cue ball to one side rail and the 9 ball to the other side rail. Try to get the 10 in between them. That's all
I
you can
agree.
do. You know, what else can you do?
I agree. There's not much you can do there.
I mean, unless he wants to go for the bank. I don't know
Fire?
if he can make
No,
this, but I don't want to do that.
No,
you know?
nobody wants to sell out like that. No, I believe
You
that's
make the guy
safe.
work for it, you know?
Yep.
And
He
the
doesn't
problem
like
that
it.
he has is that he is a little bit straighter than he would like. And in order to get that cue ball over to, say, for example, if he wants to go to the right side rail and put the 9 on the left side rail, he can't cut the 9 enough to hold the ball up the way he wants. And he has...
he sold out.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I would call that.
He did. If Tim rolls this ball in, he's in great shape.
As you can see overhead, I mean, that's a pretty straight-in shot.
I think Tim has just enough angle where he can pretty much just roll to the side rail.
Yeah.
And just accept
A little hop. Ask for a little hop. A little hop. There you go. We hit that very good.
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh, if Tim can pocket this, we got an even set here between Mass and New York.
As a matter of fact, who else do we have left here? I see Ryan Lynham and Tom Burke.
Yeah, not crazy about that matchup. I know it's a random draw, and I know Mikey does it very fair.
Yeah.
But they've played earlier on table one.
They did, yeah. I had to play the same
earlier
player
on.
twice.
Now they play again. Yeah, you play
I
the
played
same
Jared
guy
DeMaio twice. And my first set against him was just the most painful set I've played in a long time. Couldn't have gone worse. But I mean, the second set couldn't have gone better. I mean, I made 2 of the best crazy 10-ball shots of my entire life in that set. And, you know, I made a jump combo bank on the 110.
Jump combo bank.
Yeah, literally. And I called it. I meant it. It was like the best shot.
Can you spell that for me?
I don't think so.
But either way, you see Tom Bertrand and Ryan Lynham.
Yeah,
they
it's
grew
tough.
up
And
together.
they're friends. And I mean, really, from what I understand, Ryan more or less learned to play from Tom.
Family.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Crystal is Ryan's older sister, and, well, I can get into a lot of it, but they're family. And that's just tough to see, but Rhode Island versus Rhode Island, fine. And now we got...
Yeah, so Tim came up dry.
Back to this. Exactly. Tim comes up dry.
Here, I think you're going to see him roll the 1 ball to the center of the end rail and just kind of put the cue ball behind the 5-2-4 grouping.
Yep. Stick him right in that little cluster over there by the side pocket.
He might go for the combo here. I mean, it's a relatively straight combo.
I don't think he's looking at the combo there.
He shoots awfully straight. He really
did
does.
look at that
he
combo,
went
didn't
for
he?
it. He went
but
for it.
But now he leaves the 110.
I don't think Tim is going to go for the 10 ball.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, it's a little bit of an off-angle cut. And, I mean, the table is open.
Yep,
you know? I mean, if he can get on
just
this 2 ball.
Just at this look, it's tough for us to see.
The only situation is, you know, he might be better off playing for the 6-10 combo, you know?
Copy that.
Let's see what he does.
Well, he plays for the 1.
Well,
and he froze on the 2, but
yeah, that probably could have come out a little bit better for him, but we'll see what happens.
So we'll see what he's going to do.
I think he's trying to thin this and go behind the 9
ball. Yeah,
he's
definitely going to keep the 2 ball married to the 5 and go 2 rails and try to save him that way.
That's a nice shot.
That's not a bad play.
You know, actually, Rob may be able to cut this ball in the corner. I think he has the line to cut that
on
ball.
that angle, it looks like he can play it, and from what I've seen from Rob, he shoots.
He shoots straight.
He goes for it.
He does. He's a straight shooter, and
that
is pretty much the...
Yeah, he made that.
I think that's the strongest part of his game. Having played him, he shoots the ball straight.
I've seen him make 6 or 7 kicks.
Oh, wow.
That was so impressive. That's, I think, the strength of his game. And now he
That
lost
is,
control of the cue
he
there a little
definitely
bit.
overdrew that ball. He wanted to go 2 rails and out.
Mm-hmm.
But he's okay here.
Of course.
You know, he even has the opportunity to bump that 6 ball and make it playable. And that's exactly. Oh, I think that is what he tried to do.
That's exactly what he tried to do.
You know, he hit this ball well. You know, he should be okay. He's awfully straight though. He can play the billiard on the 10 ball, so he's okay no matter what he does, really.
Right. But he's on the rail, and that doesn't that mess with your head?
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, now see,
he
tried to stroke
and he scratched. It messes with your head.
I think he tried to follow that ball and play position for the 6.
I do too.
I don't think he really needed to.
But being on the rail, I think messed with his mind there.
Yeah, it's a tougher shot for everybody.
Absolutely.
Nobody likes to.
And he tried to do too much with it. Well, we'll see. Now, Buzzsaw had golden opportunity. Do you play the 6-10?
Oh, yeah.
I do too.
All day long.
Absolutely.
Only because getting from the 6 to the 7 is awkward, so sure. Play the combo.
I play it too.
He got ideal position on this combo. Because now he can kind of draw the ball along the rail, play a 2-way, send the 6 ball way up table. Like, I would pound this thing in. Yeah, he did what he needed to do.
He made it.
Yeah, he did.
That's what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put a bead.
Yeah, we got a 2-2.
We're going to do a bead. We're going to do a bead. The Buzzsaw gets square.
I've never met Rob Pole before today, actually. Nice guy, real nice guy.
Yeah, I met his he has a significant other with him.
Oh, does he? I didn't realize.
Yeah, she's sitting right there on the rail. She's right next to Rand Tam.
I see.
On the right.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Actually, we are wrong on the score. Tim is ahead.
Oh, wow.
That just gave Tim the lead, 3-2.
I'm sorry. Mike DeMarco has just informed me that that's the case. And we might have missed something?
Is 1 ball going in the side? It is.
No, it's hanging.
So, actually, he might be straight enough that he can shoot this ball and try to draw back for the 2, and I think the 2 might go in the corner. Yeah, he hit that one just like I called it, and perfect. Now he's got to kind of jack up all bit, kind of stick this ball right there.
I'm with you, bro.
Up.
So now wait. We just got a big swing in a match here. Didn't even know that was going on.
Boy, yeah, you know, he tried to stick that ball right there. It kind of made the shot play a little more awkward, but his cue ball position's wonderful. Unfortunately, he is.
He's not at the table.
What does Rob do here? Does he play this 10 in the side?
No.
Imagine?
No, I could see the imagine. If the 8 ball was a little closer, like to the middle.
Yeah,
where the pocket was huge.
Yeah.
But no. But, well, again, what do you do here?
I think you thin the 2 towards the center of the end rail and just play the cue ball 2 rails. You can come down behind the 9.
He like smushed it. I think that might have been a little too like double hit.
I think he was trying to bank it 2 rails onto the 9, but he
he got the double kiss action.
Can he make this in the side?
Oh yes. We'll give you this. We'll give you a look. He can make that.
This is kind of a tricky table. Every shot plays a little weird, you know. Now I guess he's got to go all around the table, up and down.
Well, again, we'll take a look over the top.
I think this is one of those situations where it actually is beneficial to have the rails be real springy to get up and down the table easily.
Yeah, I think you can make this over and back. Oh, he got tied up there. Watch out. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's going to have to
I'll
tough.
expect him to bank that ball in the direction of the 10 ball and go 2 rails behind the 7. That's what he was thinking,
And
too.
he hit it good.
He did hit it.
He hit it really good.
Excellent cue
Yeah,
ball
he's
speed
hitting
right there.
Yep. That's a great shot. Good call, McCullough. Yeah, that's a
On
great
rare occasion,
execution.
I get him right.
What's that? Yeah, we got to be up here to get him right?
Yeah.
No, that's a great shot by Rob.
This is tricky here. If I'm Tim, I probably want to hit this 2 rails.
All right, he hit it 1.
He hit it good.
He hit it.
He hit it real good. You know, he can stick this 4 ball, get perfect on the 6, and still knock it out because that 7 ball is weird. You know, it's just a strange place. It's tough to get where you need to get.
And he missed it.
He did. Kim has been shooting so straight that I'm going to expect him to just hold the cue ball right around where it is, leave an angle on the 6 so that he can just roll the ball in and go down towards the head spot, you know? That's what I'll expect.
Well, either way,
Is he
the
thinking of dropping this
7 ball that close to the rail,
I think he's going around the 6 ball.
he went around the 6 ball. And now
That's a really good shot, actually,
he
because
kind of wants to
nice
slide into the 8.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Or even if he hits the rail with outside English, he'll come off the rail in such a way to guarantee a nice shot on the 7.
And even if he gets high off the 7, he can play it into the 8, into the side, no?
That might be pretty tough.
He wanted to slide into the 8.
How about he
That's
just
perfect.
hits it dead? That's perfect.
How good
That's
did
a
he
good
hit
way
that?
to do it.
What do we know? That's a good shot, Tim Perry. Yeah, slide over in the 8.
Oh,
There
wow.
we go.
There was an angle there, too. I didn't even realize that ball was off the rail.
A little bit. But now,
I mean, he needs nice position on this time.
I think a little bit of middle ball skids him out. No?
Yeah. I think he just wants to come off the rail a couple inches
little
so he
bit.
can roll the
Yeah,
9
just a
across
little
the
bit.
tee.
Just so, yes, exactly. So he can play it 1 rail back. Right. So we see the pattern.
If he can get above the 9 ball, then he can come to the bottom rail, and that's even better. But he
No,
took it the way I
that's,
said
I
it.
think
He was
that's
too
the play.
straight.
Yeah, that's the play.
This is the right shot.
Yep,
For
I
where
think
he
that's the
was.
play.
Now he needs a little
No,
touch
he
of
just-
inside English, a little tiny touch of right English here.
And lay his backhand so low that it just comes smooth. Yeah, good shot.
With that nice. Yeah.
Well, if he can pocket this one here, he's really got a stranglehold on the set. No.
Well,
4-2 race.
I mean, anything can happen here.
For sure.
You know, nobody. I have not seen anybody today be especially dominant on the break. You know, there's nobody that's making balls every time and getting out. It's just not happening. So in that regard, no real. It's a grind. You're not seeing guys running packages to get back into a match.
Right.
So a 4-2 lead is it matters, especially on this table.
Of course.
Every
Well,
rack is a
At
grind.
this time, we're going to pull a beat up. I'm going to say Tim Perry, 4-2.
4-2, yeah, that's right.
Again, like to thank Molinari for sponsoring the event.
I can't believe I didn't even know that, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the No Excuses Invitational
Is
here.
it
at
really,
Ship
I
the
do like the
Cash.
tournament. It's a nice tournament. I
Yeah,
hope we
hosted
can do
here.
more things like this.
Thanks again to Steve and Regina here at Snookers.
I mean, this
for
is like
hosting
sort
us.
of the high-level amateur version of a lot of those pro tournaments out there with the
Absolutely.
1,000, 2,000 entry fee,
Sure.
16-guy type tournaments. You know, it's a really great idea.
It's a great idea. And
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
why
this
we've
is
had
how-
such positive feedback.
Right.
Such good people showing up.
And it's how the guys like me and all the rest of these guys are really going to progress and, get better.
Play against.
Top level competition, or rather your level, but you're reaching. There are
Yeah,
people
you're
that like
trying to
me
go
that are reaching a little bit
to go
because some
to
of these
the
guys
next.
are playing better than me. Exactly.
Right.
This is a great format. I like it.
And obviously, Kerry representing New Hampshire
Yes.
and Grand China.
Grand China, and as of recently, the Granite State APA, I'm very proud to say, is sponsoring this
Granite
point.
State APA. Now, give me a little bit about that.
Granite State APA is the name of the Southern New Hampshire APA league, pool league.
Okay. So
and
you
they were
guys,
kind enough to as of yesterday officially, to begin sponsoring me. So I'll be representing them and hopefully doing my best at that. Grand China has been behind me for over a year now. And,
good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice APA community up there, particularly in Grand China. You know, we have a lot of teams, and it's just a nice community. You know, I know they're doing good things up there. They run their league well, and they make it fun. You know, they're interested, and they have a lot of things going
The
on.
progression
whenever they have
of
their
amateur
events.
players getting
Yeah.
better in pool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
We have a number of pretty solid players up there at Grand China, both in the league and not in the league.
So listen, if you're out there listening and you're in the New Hampshire area, guess who you got to talk to? You got to talk to Grand China Billiards. You got to talk to my man Kerry McAuliffe,
That's right.
and that's what's going on.
Yeah, we can plug you in.
And not for nothing, the guys in Vermont and all that,
Yep.
get chimed in.
Yeah, they host some tournaments of various types over at Grand China. Mark Dion and his tour have some events there.
Right.
They have some. They have their own tournaments there. They have a nice 10-ball tournament actually on Friday nights over at Grand China. That's it's a relatively cheap money tournament. Medium short races, but fun.
The thing
Good players,
was,
too.
the Vermont guys and the Maine guys were felt snubbed.
Oh yeah. In what regard?
In the regard of, there's only one Maine guy. There's
Oh,
only one
well,
New Hampshire guy.
yeah,
There's no Vermont guys. Now,
I mean,
I
let's
see the
face
guy
it,
from
there's
Vermont.
There's a lot of strong players
Last
in
week,
Rhode
well,
Island and Southern Mass.
I agree.
It's just the way it is,
But there was a guy from Vermont that came down in the Jaws event
Oh yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Perhaps you're talking about Mr. Dave Fernandez.
You know exactly who I'm talking about, sir.
He's only been playing pool for 150 years,
But
and
he
winning tournaments
But he
every year.
represents Vermont
Oh yeah.
quite strongly.
He's I think uncontestedly the top player in Vermont for
Right.
quite a long time.
So why can't we get some Vermont guys? Why
I hear
can't
ya.
we get some Maine guys?
Well, we did have a main guy. We had Kyle Pepin over here, and I think we have. There's a number of up players up in Maine. You got Josh Rupard's playing well. He's definitely a solid A player now, and I think there's a couple of others up there. Is it Dave Hall? I think it's like a.
Hall was the name mentioned.
Yeah, I think he's more of a. He's a little bit above this level from what I understand. He's
Yeah, I
more of
heard
an
he's
open
open.
player. Yeah, that's what I heard
Does
too.
he play one pocket?
Oh yeah, really?
Oh yeah, does he?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm asking.
Well,
I'll even send that question to Maine.
you should.
Absolutely. Come on down. Let's play some one pocket. But back to the match.
Yeah, Rob's working his way through this rack. He got a little straighter than he would have liked on the 6-ball, but he can get 2 rails out of this.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
And he did.
Yeah, he's there. And I think, from there it's a stop shot to the 8 and the side.
Rob has a nice smooth stroke.
That's a nice stroke.
He's
Now, does he? Yeah, he holds this for the 9 in the corner. He doesn't have to do anything tricky.
I might come back a couple inches actually.
Yeah,
this
nothing
is even better.
tricky.
This is even better because now he can draw, and it just plays more simple.
Good shot.
Boy, did he hit that nice.
Yeah, he hit that great. He's like
Beautiful stroke.
eight, maybe a foot and a half from his object ball.
See, when I see a guy do something like that and hit it like a hanger like he did, that's when I'm thinking this is a very high level.
This guy plays.
Yeah, he
Yep,
knows
that's a
what
great.
he's doing.
That's a great shot. And we're gonna mark a beat over here for Mr. Rappo.
Yeah, he's closing the gap.
Bang bang, 4-3. Tim Buzzsaw Perry still holds the lead, but Rappo's coming, and he's on the rack.
Just a little update. We have a score of 3-1 on the Tom Bertrand Ryan Lynham match, but I do not know who is ahead. I think Tom Bertrand is ahead.
Really?
I believe so.
That would be odd.
Well, Tom has been known to, make a ball here and there.
No, it's not. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't say it that way. It's just unfortunate that these men have to play each other twice.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying.
I believe they both are on 2 losses. So,
No, Rye has only 1, and therein
no,
lies the dilemma.
I'm sorry. What I meant to say is I believe they both have 2 losses remaining. You know, in other words, they've both only lost once.
Oh,
I believe the case for Tim Perry as well. Rob Hall, I am not sure about. I think he has 2 losses. I mean, I think he has 1 loss.
I think he has 1. I think he lost to Dennis, and that's it.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
He actually beat Ryan Lynham, Hill.
He beat Ryan Hill. Yeah, Rye scratched on that 5 ball.
Well,
I remember.
Tim played a great save here.
Mm.
Although, actually, I think he has left the 1-rail kick. I think you'll see Rob try to kick this ball between the 3 and the 6.
And if he hits it full,
he could see it directly.
Yeah.
And you know what? He
Actually,
hit it
that was not as good as
he wanted to
I
get
thought.
behind the 10 and the 5 and 9, that whole situation.
And if he kicked out of that, I think he would have been safer.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, me too.
That was the shot I liked. Is the
I agree.
One of the nice things about playing in a room like Snookers is you get to see players like
he overdrew
Shorty, Tommy DeAlfonso, and Nelson Oliveira, and learn the choices that they make in those types of situations. And that I feel more than many things has really helped me learn to play better.
For sure, me too. And for
pretty good.
Solidify the open event that had happened. Tommy DeAlfonso, a.k.a. Shorty, took first place.
That's right, yeah.
William Lana, a.k.a. BTK, finished second. And Raymond McNamara, a.k.a. Mackie, he finished third.
Yeah, this is a nice room to play in. They got
fourth,
real...
George Rodriguez from Brooklyn out of Gotham City.
This is a strong room to play in. Real strong room to play in. Makes me wish I lived a little closer. Boy, Tim hit a good shot. He is really locked in today. He's been playing very, very well.
Buzzsaw, that's what he does. Comes around when tournaments arise. Even when action matches come arise. Timmy kind of bears down.
Yeah.
He's got a weird sense of humor. He told me some crazy jokes.
I've had a lot of battles with Tim back and forth over the years. I mean, when I started playing, he was much, much better than me. Now we're a little bit more evenly matched, but I still think he has the upper hands.
Well, he's always been better than me at rotation games. Yeah. In one pocket, I get him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I get him. Last time we played at Dan Milligan's place.
What a good shot that
I want to say... What's Danny call that place there over there?
I'm not sure, but I know it's just like a private action room type table.
That's. I
don't know if he has a real name. Are you talking about the pool room? Oh, Sticks and Stones.
Sticks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. Sticks and Stones. He had a one pocket event there, and I actually seen Danny play against. He played Appleton last year at Valley Forge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in the one pocket event, professional. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and I played Timmy and actually kind of gave him the business. But this kid, one pocket, different rotation. This guy's the man.
Yeah,
and here he is.
Tim keeps playing the way he's playing. He's going to be very, very tough to beat.
On the 8, 9, 10 for the out. To go up 5-3 against Rob Hull, we'll take it.
I think he's okay. I think he would have liked to get another 1 inch
I think he's
further
more than okay, Kerry. I think he's out ski.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's looking at it weird. Yeah, that's Tim Berry. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's
that's 5-3.
Go in the hole.
No, he begged that one in, huh? Yeah, he begged that one in, but we're going to still move the bead.
Yeah, that's right. Now,
We're gonna move the beat on Tim Berry's side. That's 5-3.
now I see Rich Minicello lounging over there,
Oh,
waiting
chilling.
for his match.
Yo, he looks like he looks like a Greek god.
I am assuming everyone else has been eliminated, so we're down to 5 players. Is that correct?
Rich Minicello looks like he needs grapes.
Yeah, right.
He needs a lady with grapes feeding him.
Rich,
Yes. Yes, he is sitting over between tables 6 and 7 with a towel over him with a lounging position saying, who's next?
Well, whoever it is, they're going to end up having to beat him 3 times to win this tournament. So he's in a nice spot.
Oh, he's in a great spot.
Also, he is coming off of a recent induction into the New England
Yeah, he's Hall of
Hall of
Famer.
Fame. That's right.
Him and his brother and his daddy. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. And if Rich Senior's out there, I say hi. And if Mikey's out there, I say hi, man. Yeah, those guys are good people, man. We was here for the Joust event, and Mikey told me, all talent, bro. What's that? It's Chrome. Oh, go nuts. Oh, no. What?
Seriously. Well, we were going to look at the chat, but apparently they oddly don't have that set up. Oh, well. I guess we'll just have to pay attention to the pool match and nothing else.
Or your Facebook or somebody's Facebook. I thought.
How do you get on this 2-ball is what I want to know. I'm thinking what I like here, shoot it in the side at a slight angle, draw back to the opposite side rail and down.
Is he a ball in hand?
He does.
Wow. Okay.
You can also do the same thing with follow in the other side pocket. You know, go to the side rail and down. I personally like the way the draw shot
So let's just show you the overhead real quick.
I mean, it's just awkward here. Yeah, so, okay, he's going to do the follow shot, I guess. He'll just follow to the side rail with a little bit of right English and come across the table.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, that's, well,
There you go.
he came up
Almost
a little
perfect.
short. That's kind of the way I like the draw shot because I feel like it's easier for me to control my spin, and I don't mind if I hit that bottom rail. I'm fine with that. He's okay. He can bump the 8-ball. I mean the 5-ball. That's not
If
a
he
bad
comes
thing to do.
dead up the rail.
Oh, he just
Oh,
went
yeah,
all
he
out
ducked.
safe.
Yeah, he ducked.
He played it very nice.
Yeah, it's a good save. Yeah, there was a lot of defensive players there. He
Now,
played a
Tim
good duck.
is very comfortable jumping with a full end cue,
jump.
actually. And they do allow jump cues, but he tends to go for the full end cue. He's obviously very tall, and that's a pretty big advantage to.
Do you think he's going to jump the whole ball?
I think he's jumping a good portion of that ball. I think he's attempting to jump a good portion of that ball.
Yeah, he just smashed it right in the butt, huh?
Yeah, it's a tough shot, really.
Clout?
Surprised he doesn't use a jump cue, because as tall as he is, I think jumping would be extremely easy.
I've seen the little kid from Maine use a jump cue exceptionally. I've seen Ryan Lynham use a jump cue exceptionally. Why wouldn't you when you're allowed to?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Unless he doesn't have that, like, in his practice repertoire. Because that is a tough shot to learn. Now here's Rob.
He got a little
Pretty
straight.
good.
A little bit straight.
Little straight?
I don't know if he has the angle to draw in the direction of a
I think he
9-ball.
does.
Oh,
I think he
definitely-
does.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't like it, though. He hit it too hard.
Okay. So he probably is going to have to look at this combo. He has a lot of options. He can cut the ball down in the far corner. He can play the combo. Or he can just duck out. He'll cut this
I think
thing.
that's the play. Duck out.
He likes shooting.
Ah, wow.
He's a shooter.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, now I know.
I personally wouldn't have played the combo.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
the worst
want to
combo
be
player
either.
on earth, but that's kind of a personal
It
preference.
is what it is.
I would take the shot down on the corner before I played the combo.
Especially being down in the set, I'm not going to try to give my opponent anything. Now, if I'm up in the set, I might go full board. I'm about 5'8". Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, Buzzsaw's staring over the 5 ball. He's shaking his head like he normally does. Right guy on 8 is staring down the rack.
Yeah, they're tied up over that 3-3. So I was right. Tom Bertrand was in the lead, and now he isn't. It's even race to 7 here, so they're tied at 3 over there. So I think what happens is nobody gets eliminated here. So I think they just do a redraw after this.
You know what's insane is that.
Well, Ryan hit that break phenomenal. Posted right up on the 2-ball. Let's see what Tim's going to do. I expect him to play safe behind the 8 and 9.
You don't expect him to make this?
Well, probably not. It's too hard.
That was
you know,
a good
it's
shot.
a tough
You're
one.
right.
He hit
Yeah,
it
that
good,
was
you know.
such a good shot.
You got to play the odds, especially on the tough table here.
Yep,
It's
and
an
I
awkward
think
kick,
the exactly thought you would think, and he shot.
What I don't like about this here is that almost no matter what you do, it doesn't really come out great.
Doesn't help you. Because even if we're going airborne.
Okay, so
We're going airborne.
he's going for the all-out jump shot. And it looks like
Yeah, get your Facebook up so we can talk to people. No, you can go to the chat room for Snookers.
well, I think he made a good hit here, but how's he going to come out?
All right. He leaves Timmy the safe behind the 8-9. Like, Timmy's just going to tuck in behind the 8-9. That's pretty easy. Oh, but he might have left him a piece. He didn't get as good as he wanted. Excuse me. And Rob tried to stay behind at 7 and left him a real big peak at the 5. And wow, Timmy should be out here. Like if he really bears down, Timmy Buzzsaw Perry does this in his sleep. Oh, and he rattles it.
Potatoes first.
Wow. Wow. Pressure?
Well, I mean, of course, they're playing for a considerable amount of money here.
Or duck. Like you haven't had to stroke a ball in a while?
I don't know.
No?
I mean, sometimes you just miss. You know?
Yeah?
So let's see here. We've got very difficult shot for Rob.
Real difficult.
Honestly, what I like here is, and what I think you would appreciate as a one pocket player is cross this over to the corner.
Right
and
here.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And go back up table. Use this. Oh, and that's exactly what he was thinking as well.
What he had.
So he read my
wow.
mind. It's okay. He had great speed. I think he would have liked to have hit it a little bit thinner, but otherwise,
still, he left
shot.
distance, and if he hit it thinner, he would have ducked the 5 behind the 8-9.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a great shot, sir. And absolutely why Rob played it. And then Timmy
answered back with a nice shot
sticks him right back. Yeah, right. And that's the level of these guys. Where you punch, I counter punch. You punch, I counter punch. Yeah, I love it. He jumped half that ball.
Pretty nice shot right
Makes
there.
a decent hit.
What does he come out with here?
I think he leaves him kind of weird. I don't think it's...
Yeah, maybe you thin the 5 and try to go in between the 8-10, maybe?
Or leave him stuck on the 7?
It's hard to say. He could go behind the 7 ball. Yeah, real thin, tons of
You know what
left.
I'm saying?
That's exactly what he was thinking about.
Yeah, but he left him behind a 6 and 7.
Yeah, he had a good.
Yeah.
I think Rob may have a
piece.
He may have a sliver of that 5 ball past the 6. But
so back. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
He did. He hit that.
Yeah, no, but he leaves Tim a lot of that 5 ball.
He does. And here is
Tim can make it.
Yeah. I think I want to try to kick this ball. I don't know if he can make it. He might be able to make it in the side.
I think you can make it all the way up.
Well, for sure, but tough shot.
You don't do that?
I don't know.
I do.
That's a tough shot. Yeah, I like that shot.
All the
better.
side. All the side. I didn't. Yes.
So let's see here now. Is he going to play for the 7 in the side? He probably is, because I don't know other way to get back down table.
I think you follow it up and play the 7 in the side for sure.
Over on
he's
table
queuing it
8,
up.
Ryan
He queued it up.
has taken the lead at 4-3.
Yeah, Ryan's
Tom
going to win that
Parker.
one. Ryan's going to win that one.
I think where Ryan has the biggest advantage is the break. Ryan can absolutely crush his break, which means he can hit it at a nice firm speed with tremendous control. And that's exactly what he's going to do it.
He's got a lot of positives in this game.
He does. Yep. I think if Ryan went full bore on pool, he would be an open player.
Yep. I agree. I think he's the best player in New England. I mean, amateur anyway, and less even open players.
Yeah, certainly one of them.
Yeah, and then there's some open players that he would dance with.
Well,
And I would have no problem having stake in it.
I think Timmy would have liked to have
A better angle, you think?
Yeah. I mean, this is a tricky situation. He
Well,
can go all out for the bank and,
I doubt
and hold
that.
the cue ball.
I doubt he's going to do that. I think he's going to leave 50-yard line. Hopefully extend the distance, right?
I don't know. Is he thin enough that if he cuts the 9 in, he hits the 10 ball?
Oh, let's see up top. Oh, no, hold on. He's already
He's
gonna
probably
shoot.
just going to bank it to the bottom rail. I mean, that's the safe play.
Yeah, extend.
fine.
Yeah,
Good
extend
enough.
them. Extend them.
Good
Exactly.
enough.
That's
Make 'em work.
that's
Don't give it away.
like that.
Ryan's getting out like a machine.
Yeah,
over
he's a
there.
machine, dude. He is the machine. I think he's the favorite. I think Rob Pole coming from New York was daunted. Bob Pearsall from Connecticut, but in this house,
Yeah, I'm really surprised to see Rob Pearson not here anymore.
Well,
I know
in
he
this
lost
house-
to Rich Minicello, and I think he lost to Rob Pole.
Ryan beat him
Oh, and
7-1
Ryan.
on
Ryan
this
played
table.
exceptional against Rob. Yeah, that was one of the strongest matches I saw of the day.
Rice here to win it. Oh, how do you hit that? Not good.
Yeah, these are the types of shots that Tim has been coming with all day long.
Well, he asked him.
It's a tough shot. I mean, he's got to punch across the table twice.
Well, I think where the 10's laying, as long as he pockets the 9, I think he can make it. He doesn't really have to punch it. 2 reps.
No, he definitely doesn't have to.
But yeah, you know that's what he's thinking.
That's what he wants to do.
Absolutely. When
He
rattled it.
tried to roll it, and he hit it pretty rough.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Now, this is really the absolute ideal angle to get on the 10. The only
Ideal.
problem is the distance. He's
Stop me.
100 feet away.
Stop me.
Yeah.
And you bear down.
Yeah, this is like that, center ball stun run through type shot. You just float to the rail.
But it takes a lot of stones to make it at this point in the match. He's down 5-3. Got to climb back in.
And right behind him is Ryan Line. I'm waiting
And
to break.
Rye guy
Up
just
5-3.
doesn't give a care. And he missed it by.
yeah, he
I think
rattled
Rye
it.
shocked him a little. You think that it came into play? I think that came into play a little bit.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, I think so. I don't think you would have pointed it out if it didn't matter. Well, Tim Perry gets new life in this game. When he hit that like Zeus. You know, the god of Greece. Wow. Tim Perry about to really put it on him. Yep. Anyway. There's a bead. Tim Perry. 6-3. That's correct.
I believe it is correct. That puts Tim on the hill.
Because we had it incorrect at the start.
No,
and
it's,
then
we're
Mikey.
on track. Yeah, I can see the scorecards. It's definitely
Wow.
6-3 Tim. Now, Mike DeMarco is standing right next to me, and perhaps he can confirm if Rob Pohl has only one loss so far. So
One loss.
basically, every single guy playing somehow has only one loss, except for Rich. Okay, I understand Tom Bertrand has 2 losses. He is
Right.
fighting off a 5-3 Ryan Lynham lead.
Right.
So he's facing elimination if he does not win this match.
Right. So you see.
So let's see. Tim has a potential combo in the side. He can roll the cue ball into the 7 and really obtain adequate position on the 1 in the corner. I think kind of an awkward shot, but I mean it's there.
It is there, and he made it perfectly.
He liked it. He liked the idea.
I think this 1 still goes by the 6. No.
It does, I think, but the issue that he faces is trying to get to the 2 ball. I think he's going to end up spinning this. He's going to cut this in the side and try to come down to the bottom rail and really go right into the 2.
Okay.
If he goes in the corner, this is a monster of a shot.
He's going to the corner.
He is.
Oh,
yeah,
he hit it good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Full beast mode on that one. Yeah, Timmy's playing great today. Definitely backing up his buzzsaw moniker.
He is the buzzsaw.
That's right.
Cuts through opponents.
Let's see if he can hold this ball up.
Oh, he definitely held that like.
Yeah, he's shooting.
Wow, that was very strong, Kerry.
Yep. I am. This is his last real hard shot of this rack. He's got a punch to the rail. Come just out anywhere near the middle of the table is ideal. Yeah, he hit it perfect.
Hit it good.
Hit it real good.
So now
he wants to stay on the rail side of the 7 ball so that he can just float to the bottom and get easy, perfect shape on the 8. And he has come out okay.
I think he's there.
A little straighter than he would want, but he's fine. He's absolutely fine. Just roll this thing in, a little bit of left English. Play the 8 in the same pocket. Just like that. And he got a beautiful angle on the 8. He'll do pretty much the exact same shot. Go to the side rail, out to the center of the table. Center of the table is a great spot because it allows him to do 2 rails and get natural position on the 10 in the corner. Same corner he's about to play the 8 in. So he'll slightly draw this ball. It's sort of like almost like a middle ball stun to the rail. Just come out just shy of the center of the table. And that's a pretty good
That's
angle.
how you're supposed to hit it, Kerry.
Now, if you're 7 feet tall, like he almost is, this is an okay position. But
Yeah, I'm taller than him.
I don't think you are.
No, I'm not. Close.
I think even that's a stretch.
No, we're both close.
I think he's 6'10" or something.
Yeah, he's tall.
Guy, 6'9", yeah. Okay, he elected to play the 1 round.
And what's funny to everybody listening, Kerry and I are both 6'3".
Yeah. And Tim makes us both look a little
Yeah, he's a little taller.
He's a big guy. Yeah, so this is for the match.
For the set.
I think I could not shoot this ball with that magic rack layer.
He's going to rack that. He's going to smash that. That's Tim Perry.
Wow.
Buzzsaw. Tim Perry.
Wow, that's
well
great.
done.
Nice shot.
And we'll move the bead, and that's the set, and that's the match.
So
Tim Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
let me see if I can get a little update on what is about to happen in our format here from Mike DeMarco. So
good job, buddy.
Great shooting, Tim. You've made almost no errors there.
Great shooting, man.
Well, that's exactly how it looked. Tim is saying he felt like he couldn't miss, and it looked a lot like that.
It definitely looked a lot like that. The kid played good.
Strangely, they put my last name on my credit card, so it should make things a little clear. All right, thank you. All right, so let's see if can we take a look at one of our other cameras over there
Yeah,
and see if
absolutely.
we're able to catch a glimpse of table 8?
Absolutely. We can get table
Yeah, let's
8.
take a look at that.
It's
So
Rye
we'll
Guy
watch the rest of
versus
this match.
Tommy.
Ryan is currently up 5-3 and looks to be in prime shape. Yeah, hit the record. Record. Right there. Just use the mouse to click
Yep.
and end the recording.